Oh my lord. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another Type Soul video, and today I will be showcasing another busted ARRANCAR build. This build could potentially be the strongest build in Type Soul if it's in the right hands. There is so many things you can do with this build. The pressure is absolutely unreal, okay? So stick around because I'm going to show you guys how to make this build, how to use this build, and I'm going to showcase it in ranked at its fullest potential. And remember, if this isn't the first time you've seen me, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and show your boy some love. So the stats on this build are going to be a little bit weird, so pay attention a little bit, okay? So the build is going to be 12 Hakuda with 53 speed and the Storm partial res with Black Claw and Flash Fang as your skill boxes. You could run Unseen, but I personally like partial core better because every single one of these Storm partials are all insane. All of these have so much value. It's hard to go wrong with partial core. Now, unlike a lot of my other builds, this build is very up close and personal, although it does have some range potential. So here's some things you can do. So whenever you M1 with the Grimjaw claws, you apply a status called bleed, which is these 2 marks, and if you get 4, I think, yes, if you get 4, it pops it and it does a pretty good amount of damage. These M1s are also super quick. They are comparable to Yamato, if you guys know what that weapon is. Dare I even say it's even faster than Yamato. And the Grimjaw crit block breaks and up tilts, leading into basically everything in your damn hotbar, okay? So you can literally just press any number when you're up there, and you know, there's just so much pressure with this weapon. Now, another thing that this build is reliant on is going to be your grand entrance. This is by far your strongest move in the kit because it combo extends into basically anything if you can use it right. So some moves you can follow up with using grand entrance is number 1, you can use Black Claw to do it. So you do that and instantly jump up and hit him down. Do whirlwind step into a grand entrance. Then you can use your stalk, which is your Z move, into grand entrance. Now, just like in the vamp video that I made, this partial also has gotten a move variant, and that is going to be on your X, which is your Tempest move. So there are 2 variants of your X move, okay? So number 1, there is the tap. So basically, if you just tap it, it's going to be quicker, but it's not going to block break. And if you hold the key, it's much longer, but it guard breaks, okay? Guys, they gave Storm a guard break, man. That is absolutely insane. Now, the reason I went 53 speed is because of 2 reasons, okay? So number 1, you get the move Spectre Step, which you can feint the second part of the move and mix up pretty damn well with all your Storm partials. So your stock is pretty much instant. It's very quick. You can even feint it into a block break Tempest, so if they don't flash step away, they're just gonna get hit and then die. And then your Ceros are also very quick. So your Cerocornia is very, very fast. Your Blade Cero, which is usually very slow, is also very, very fast. So you have these 2 very high damaging projectiles that are just super quick, okay? Because Blade Cero does not do flat damage. It instead does percent damage. So it's always true no matter what kind of defenses that your opponent has. Now, let me put you guys on some tech that I've been using, okay? And that is going to be with Blade Cero, okay? So you can either throw the Blade Cero at them, or you can make a wall for yourself to hide the animation and startup of your Cero Oscaris. This makes it super easy to hit somebody if they're not expecting it, and you know, it easily will reset your dodges. It'll give you some hero back if you're hero variant. I know it's super cringe, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do to win, huh? Now, another very strong thing that you can do with this build is M1 fainting or Black Claw fainting into stock, okay? So a lot of people don't know that you can actually feint your Black Claw. You can instantly press Z into a unreactable stock, and it'll usually catch them because they put their block down. So let's say you're M1ing them, and then you Black Claw into feint. Now, you can also do this with Spectre Step. So what you do is you want to feint the last hit, step back, and finally, I want to go over the strongest part about this build, and that is going to be your X, okay? So I just went over that your X guard breaks, and it's kind of hard to avoid this move because of how weird its windup is. It also has a pretty loud startup noise, and usually it'll scare them off and they'll just, you know, try to hold block, or, you know, just get caught by it, because the X move is pretty damn quick. So basically how I like to use the X move is just whenever I'm hitting a crazy combo on somebody, and then, you know, out of the blue, I just do the hold X variant, and then, you know, they try to block it, they get block broken, and then, you know, it just keeps repeating itself. I just keep going and doing some crazy combos, because hey, you can't hold block against the AoE block break. All right, so a combo you can do is Black Claw into Grand Entrance, into Flash Fang, into this, and then hold the X, they get guard broken, and basically you can do anything. You can just straight up Sarah in their face. I like to just throw a Sarah in their face, because you know, the windup's pretty damn long, and usually they won't expect it, and they'll put their guard down and it'll hit them. Okay, so now I'm gonna go into ranked, and remember guys, if it ain't busted, I'm not gonna use it.
Girl with the eyes of a beast, I give me a choice when I hear the dog bark. Once I turn my back, I know that she's gonna leave. Watching her I'm dying in the eyes of my darling.
Oh, it's random.
For the 100th time, tell me something new. They can pay me less, but they could have laid it back. Hold me closer. I'll stay for it in my throat. Moving through the bottom, that's the point. Sense danger, love something. Green eyed girl with the eyes of a beast. Came from the same place, got all of my dreams. I'm even blood chills with the bottoms of the feet. Swings and I'll be dying by my sweetheart. Green eyed girl with the eyes of a beast. Hard for me to trust when I hear the dogs bark. Once I turn my back, I know that she's gonna please. Watching love die in the eyes of my darlings.
Oh my god. Yo, the 5 bar is crazy.